Well, this morning we're at Haweswater. This is a change to the walk. We were going to Settle, but if you pardon the pun, the weather's a bit unsettled. So this is the Forestry Commission, if we can call them that anymore. Oh, sorry, National Trust. There's a slight confab going on here about the exact route. Our routes are always under review.
Well,
good morning. As I just said before, we're at Haweswater here. This is a substitute walk to the weather.
Yeah.
Can you just have a resume, Peter, of the main points of the walk?
Right, here we are, Haweswater.
Yeah.
Haweswater car park. We're going up through Haweswater, then dropping down, crossing the railway, going past Waterslack, and then down past Haweswater, and then through the woods, back across the road here, and then along the side of the moss here, up towards Hazelslack Tower, which is the furthest north we go. Then we wend our way down a track and then across the fields here and come out past some old iron workings at Leighton Beck Bridge, and then along the side of the wood Gait Barrows, right through here, back on the other side of Haweswater, and then back down to Redbridge and back to the car. 5.8 miles, and it says 500 feet of ascent, although I don't remember it being all that.
Doesn't sound right, that, but hey. Oh well, I'll have a good walk. The one thing about this area is that it's very organised. Silverdale and Arnside is a walker's paradise, and there's signposts, footpaths, maps everywhere. Some people may think it's over mapped, but we're just coming down to the railway, which is the Lancaster to Barrow line, and then up the Cumbrian coast. As you can see, the warning sign. Right, continue over the line now. We just checked there's actually, as you probably saw, a traffic light system on the crossing. Just turn to show you again. There you are. I'll just turn off now. Yes, on our favourite subject, styles. They're all not so bad here. They're all, as you can see, limestone. They're all in pretty good condition. Just paused the filming there as one of my colleagues has pointed out that my gaiter strap was loose. I didn't want to either trip up or get my gaiter strap in the cow manure, which is liberally spread amongst the field here. Anyway, I was going to say that we're approaching Haweswater, not the Haweswater, the little town that's known as Haweswater, which is just here, and probably you can see, I'll pick them up later, there's some Highland cattle that's produced all this lovely guano that's on the ground here that will be very good for someone's roses if they were fortunate enough to be able to come and pick it all up. Coming along again past these cows here, another view of the sky and the town.
And then they moved his bed. That place wasn't open 2 minutes.
I know.
And the vandals have wrecked it.
Because just to give you a look at this signboard, as I said, round Silverdale, there's signs galore for everything to tell you everything you want to. It's a walker's paradise in that respect, and this is giving you an idea of the local birds that can be seen on the nature reserve here. It's very organised, it's Arnside and Silverdale. Some people will like that, some people won't. It's got pros and cons really. You can't go wrong regarding things to see, organised paths. I'll just pause here to allow this contingent of Roman legionaries to march past me here.
And it's very advanced.
We were going to put the Roman soldier costumes on, but it was a bit inclement. Now, of course, I'm joking. I sometimes think that our column looks like a military column the way that we walk in line. We're just crossing a little delightful bridge made out of, as you can see, limestone. Sheep, outside not behind us. A superbly bucolic scene, well worthy of any constable or Turner picture. Lambs again, obviously. A little crush of lambs having a bit of fun. Just walking up here, a couple of our members in front. It really is a photographer's paradise. Even though the weather was supposed to be bad at the moment, the light's quite nice. Certainly enough light for most photography, and it's certainly good for landscapes. Outside not lambs, a sort of dead tree on the photographers and artists call the golden section, the intersection of the lines across the photograph. Always said to have something there on that point or the interest in your photograph. I mean, once again, not wishing to labour the theme too much, that would make a lovely picture there. The tree not quite with its foliage, the gate. The gate is open, so we'll leave it open. The sheep have already gone through the field there. Totally not interested in us because no food, or at least no food that they're interested in. You can see it on the screen there, it blends in very well. A hen pheasant. I'm sorry for the wobble of the camera, it's on full. There's a pheasant and sheep. Sorry if that's a bit of wobble, it's very difficult to keep the camera steady on the zoom. Even the pheasant are docile.
We talking about money.
We just stopped for a break now, and there's a slight confab as to which path to take. Again, we've been very careful on this style here. This stone is slippy. We're warning each other as we come over. Ellie takes a slip, particularly on limestone. All very wary of slippy limestone. Continuing to the junction of this road. Going through a little passageway through the brambles and the gorse. Now, coming down this track towards these two camper vans, behind is the fortified manor house. I'm pretty sure it's been on videos we've done before. As probably most people know, it was back in the days of the reivers when you had to have some kind of protection, and so it was dead handy to have a castle attached to your manor house for protection. Just walking down here now, past this farm, limestone, old farm. We're padding round. I think we've photographed this before. I'm almost certain we've photographed before. This thing, it's a water tower. Somebody's saying film it. I'm sure we've filmed it before. And continuing on a road away from the manor farm. Again, we're not complaining about the weather because it's fairly sheltered here compared to our start point at Morecambe Promenade. So there's comparatively no wind chill. In fact, we're quite warm. The rain's keeping off, so really, with the weather forecast, that's all we could hope for. Just pause, swing around, zoom in on a lovely bit of gorse blossom. As you can see, the finger post is pointing to the rather delightfully named Dollywood Lane, and the members proceed down towards Dollywood Lane. And as I was saying, the style is fairly well maintained. It's actually style in the bridge. At least we can't complain here. Looks like it was probably renewed last season. Nice and new, not slippy, well maintained, no barbed wire, no slippy stones. 10 out of 10. Now we're following this limestone wall. Again, you've probably guessed by now we're in limestone country at Silverdale and Arnside. I hit the road here, on the roads between Silverdale and Arnside.
Have you been out today?
Public footpath, West Coppice it says here.
Have you been out wrecking it?
Some more evidence of the copious signs that are around this area, Arnside and Silverdale. We're at an area where there's obviously been extensive tree cutting, and the lumberjack, or whatever you want to call it, was a sense of humour and put a
Photograph for you. Oh, very nice.
face on the tree. Lovely.
You look front on. Oh yeah.
An artistic tree surgeon. Cute. Just passing through this gate here. Appropriate enough to Gait Barrow's national nature reserve. That's what I was trying to say. Dropping down now. There's a bit of rain. We're just kind of hoping that it stays to a minimum. We're approaching now this little hut. I think is made for the purpose that we want to sit down and have our lunch. Although it appears that the local cows appear to like it also. Right, so we're emerging from the hut where we've sheltered and had our lunch. The rain is not too bad. Now we're just deciding we're leaving now. Now I'm just going to really wind up the video now. I'm afraid what's happening is the battery is going flat, so apologies for not filming further.